Somebody said that they're hearing a high-pitched whine or sound in my videos. And what that noise is cicadas. Kind of like locusts. There's no getting around it. I cannot make them shut up. Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. So I did not know what I was going to talk about today. The muse had not struck until Brother Sam came down to give me some news, and oh, do I have a story for you. Iced espresso milk and sugar, which I never drink milk and sugar in my coffee, but my wife got me this, and it's pretty good. All right. So, I'm going to do an interview with Sam, and I've decided I'm going to put it on YouTube so more people see it. But he's a young man who had in brief, because I don't want to bore you when we do the video. He was a young man living in Northern Virginia, had a good job, good life, and he got a calling from the Lord to move to the Ozarks. And being an obedient sort, that's exactly what he did. And he came out here and ended up hooking up with us. And today, he moves into his house, new for him, pretty close to here. Already has a job, and he's got an interview for a better job coming up this week. And so he was called here, he's happy to be here. He's already said many times, you know, how different it is here. And he has his own channel. I told you about this before if you watched that video, called The Millennial Man, and you can check it out and follow his journey. Matter of fact, he may tell this story. I think he said he shot a video of it this morning, so whenever he puts it up, you can kind of compare and contrast. You can be like a detective. But basically, as I recall it, last night was his last night on Shofar Mountain, and he's going up to go to bed in his cabin, and he decides he wants to go into town to use the internet and to just chill, and you know, he didn't know why. He just felt this calling to go to town. And so he drives, you know, almost a half hour away, and right as he's getting to the edge of town, he tells himself, this is stupid, I'm going back. I mean, I need to get up early tomorrow because I'm moving into my new house tomorrow, yada, yada. And he goes to turn around, and something told him, no, go on into town. So he goes into town, and he notices he's low on gas, so he pulls into a gas station. It's a little bit after 10 o'clock at night. And when he pulls up, there's this bicycle there with like bags and stuff on it, but not like a rich bicycle. He said it looked like a homeless person's bicycle. And sure enough, as he's getting ready to get out of the truck, here comes this homeless dude walking out of the gas station, the Casey's, if you have those where you live. And he makes eye contact with Brother Sam, and Brother Sam's like, oh great, here we go. And the guy looks at Sam's license plates, which say Virginia. And he goes, oh, Virginia, huh? And he starts small talk. And so Sam's a polite young man, so he's talking to him. And the guy reaches in his pocket and pulls out a little hand-snipped, like he had taken a piece of typing paper and cut little squares about that big out. And Sam showed it to me this morning, and written on it in pencil was Google Planet X, written in pencil. And I said, did he write that there in front of you? He goes, no, man, he already had them written. He had a whole bag of signs and stuff that he's pasting up all over town. And so then Sam said he realized that the guy didn't seem like your typical homeless guy. He was sharp, he was aware, you know, he wasn't drugged or drunk. He was intelligent, and he had about a 3-day growth of beard. He was clean. And so Sam starts talking to him about his story. And this guy lived somewhere, had a job and a life, and the Lord told him 2 years ago to go all over and warn people about Planet X. And so I'm just telling you the story I heard this morning. And so he has been traveling all over the country, warning people, hanging up signs, doing what he did to Sam, handing him just a little handwritten thing that says Google Planet X. And the guy told him that the Lord told him that come, man, I know you guys want to know this date. Sam will put it in his video. It wasn't like the day of the eclipse date, but it was like August 23rd, 29th, somewhere around there. But come that date, I think it's in late August this month, he could stop what he was doing, his mission from God, telling people about Planet X, and he needed to be in the Ozarks. That's what he said God told him. He also said, so he'd been other places in the Ozarks, and he was just winding his way down because coming up in a couple of weeks, he's got to be here in the Ozarks. And the guy told Sam he was amazed at the number of people he had met just since he'd been here. And he'd been in this area for like 2 weeks, I think he said, who said, yeah, I felt a calling from the Lord, from God, from whatever words they used to be in the Ozarks. And I dropped everything and I moved to the Ozarks. It's pretty powerful stuff, right? Gave me goosebumps. I gave Sam a fist bump and said, see, you're where you're supposed to be. And then we started talking about why did Sam receive that message? Because you see, Sam's already here. And he's highly motivated and liking it here a lot. And things are clicking for him. Like I said, he has a job. He has an interview for a better job. He has a house now. We gave him temporary housing here. Which does not mean I'll give you temporary housing here. That's another complicated thing. But things are working for him, so it's not like he needed encouragement to stay and not leave. And I told him, honestly, I think your message is going to get out to people. I encouraged him to start a YouTube channel, so he did. And I said, you should tell, matter of fact, that's when he told me he shot the video today. I said, you should put that on your YouTube channel. And he goes, yeah, I shot a video about it this morning. Y'all are hearing it. I think that the Father wanted other people to hear this message, and he's just using that guy on the bike and Sam, and I guess me a little bit, to put it out there for those who are meant to hear it, But according to this guy, time is short, and I think Sam said this guy thought, I don't know if it's thought or was told or whatever, I don't know what the verbiage was there, that this Nibiru thing, which I honestly haven't looked into that deeply, is going to do its thing, pass very close by the Earth in October or November or something. Hey, I'm not telling you that's going to happen. I'm just passing on news that if you'd heard it, I'd kind of want to hear it. The Ozarks, it's a safe place. I really feel that, and I do feel that God is calling his people to the Ozarks. I always get, where in the Ozarks should I go? Where in the Ozarks is God telling you to go? Everywhere I've been in the Ozarks is fine. The Ozarks covers about 4 states, but really Missouri and Arkansas, a little bit of Oklahoma, a little bit of Kansas, very little. Look into it, search your heart. If he's telling you that, maybe this was another witness. All right, I'll see y'all out there.